This morning on today's checklist, it's going to get a little salty. We're talking about sodium, how much we need, and where to cut back without losing flavor. So here with everything you need to know is NBC News medical contributor Dr. Natalie Azar and Today health and nutrition expert Joy Bauer. Good morning to you guys.
Good morning.
So they're calling you guys Joy-dally?
Yeah, sort of.
I still like the Joy Nat Club.
The Joy Nat Club.
Yes.
The Joy Nat Club.
That's great.
You know, the older I get, the more I realize, one, we need to talk about sodium. And people have been dealing with high blood pressure all my life. Like back in the day, people just kind of dealt with it. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
And we don't need to do that.
No, we don't need to do that.
No.
So salt. Let's break it down really quickly.
How much we
salt,
need.
Exactly. So salt is actually sodium chloride. So we use the words salt and sodium kind of interchangeably. And salt's important. Don't get me wrong. It's important for fluid balance and your muscle and nerve and heart function and health and all of those things. Can you get too little? Of course. In this country, getting too little is not the problem. According to the American Heart Association, 90% of Americans get too much sodium. So this is the number I want you guys to remember. The one number that's not on the screen is 2,300 milligrams, which is about a teaspoon, which is the upper limit of what is considered okay.
Wow.
How much do a day?
One teaspoon.
You know how much most Americans are getting? 3,400 milligrams a day. And the amount that is considered sort of ideal for your heart health is about 1,500 milligrams a day. So actually less than that 1 teaspoon. But again, 1 teaspoon, which is around 2,300, is kind of the upper limit of what we consider okay.
So, Joy, are we getting a lot of this sodium from processed foods, or are we adding too much salt to our meals? Or is there a difference between different kinds of salts?
Yeah, great questions. So the first thing is don't be fooled by fancy flakes. Salt is salt is salt. And so for an example, pink salt is super cute.
Is it not better? Like no, Himalayan?
Right? It's basically regular salt dressed up in a fancier outfit. They could have slight taste variations and crystal size, and chefs prefer one over the other. But from a health standpoint, salt is salt is salt. I think most people know where the usual suspects are in terms of salty foods. There's going to be processed foods, your favorite restaurant fare, also salty chips. But salt loves to play hide and seek. And so processed meats like sausage and hot dogs and luncheon meat, loaded. Bread is one of the top sources, surprising, of Americans for getting sodium. Condiments, they tend to bring a lot of salt drama, like the store-bought...
Salt drama?
Salad dressings and things like marinades and hot sauces and mustard. Also, because we tend to be heavier-handed with these things, soup is, you know, a huge problematic source of salt.
So, Nat, what happens to our bodies when we take in too much salt?
All right. So most of these conditions, I think we are all very comfortable understanding that they're associated with too much salt. So hypertension, heart disease, as in heart attack and stroke, chronic kidney disease, osteoporosis. That's not what you would think of. More salt in your diet, you get rid of calcium in your urine. And you know what? Your body needs to recoup that calcium. It's going to go to the bones to find it. And also there's an association of too much salt with stomach cancer.
Can we talk quickly about salt substitutes?
Yes.
And do they really taste good?
So a lot of them do. So most salt substitutes, what they're doing is they're swapping out the sodium in sodium chloride for potassium. And they're really helpful for a lot of people, but not for everyone, because some people with kidney issues or certain medications should not be taking them. So I would say this is a matter of talking with your physician first. And there are lots of great swaps to keep the flavor, but minimize the salt. So obviously, instead of the salt shaker, get creative with herbs and spices. When it comes to soup, when you go to the market and you look to buy your stock or your broth, right on those same shelves, you're going to see reduced sodium versions. Start with that and build your soup. But if the regular sodium versions are on sale, take advantage of the bargain. And when you get home, here's a great hack. Add 50% water to the regular broth or stock. And guess what? You just made your own reduced sodium version. Canned veggies are super simple and convenient, but they're loaded with salt. So go for fresh or frozen. But for example, I love canned beans. A great trick is to rinse it under running water in a colander. You reduce about 40% of the salt.
40%.
And we talked about bread. Instead of that full sandwich, take off the top slice, enjoy it, open face, same flavor, but less salt.
Just a reminder for all of us. Dr. Natalie and Joy, thank you guys so much. And to get Joy's 3-day low-sodium meal plan, we should do that. Just 3 days of it. Cut that salt. She has recipes and everything you need to know. You can go to today.com.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.